Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Lan. Guess what? We're gonna do some math today. If you remember the last time that we were in school, we were doing a unit on measurement. Everyone say measurement. Great job. We were almost at the end of our chapter for measurement, but we're gonna do some review. And so today we're gonna talk about length and height. So right here, can you see this? Length. Say length. Do you remember what length means? Remember I gave you a little trick to remember because that L sound for length means how long something is. I'm measuring how long something is for length. Good job. How about this one? Height. Say height. Good job. Do you remember what height is? Yes, it's how tall something is. We're going to measure how tall something is, okay? So this is what I did. I got these strips right here, okay? And I want you to tell me which one. First we're going to do the length. Which one is longer? All right? So we're going to look for which one is longer. Remember we did this in our math book? All right. So remember we matched up the front side. Can you see that? How it matches up right here, okay? At the beginning, they're right here, they're matched up, right? And then look, so I'm looking here. Here's my number 1, here's my number 2. Which strip is longer? Which one is longer? Which is longer in length? Yes, my number 2 strip, look, is longer. So I'm gonna circle my second strip. Okay, look at this one. Here's another one. I have this strip up top and I have this strip on the bottom. Which one is longer? The first one or the second one? Yes, the first one, right, is longer. Good job, okay? On this lesson, I'm going to attach some work pages for you to do that I actually have from your math book. If you can see that, I'll attach them to this lesson. Okay, you can do those pages or be creative and you guys can do some of your own things. For instance, find things around the house and see if you can measure their length. Now I have a ruler. This is a ruler, right? It's a measuring device. Sometimes we measure things in a unit called centimeters. If we turn it around, we can measure things in a unit called inches. So I can, for instance, I can measure my strips to see how long they are. Remember, we've been measuring the caterpillars to see how long they are. So for instance, if I were to measure this, I could also tell which one is longer and shorter. So this, for instance, is 17 centimeters. This strip, this is a long one. I'll have to put my finger here. This goes to 30, and then it goes 36, so that's a long one. So 36 centimeters. So I can also tell about which one's longer and shorter if I look at the numbers, right? Because 36 is bigger than 17. Or I could say 17 is less than 36. So that's another way that I can tell my length by measuring. Now, if you don't have a ruler at home, that's okay. Again, you can be creative. Look, remember we measured things in cubes? Maybe you have cubes at home, okay? So look, I could take my cubes and I can measure these. So look, I think it needs another one, okay? So look, I can say, oh look, this one is 8 cubes long. I could say it like that, right? Then this one, oh my goodness, you could even make an estimate, which is like an educated guess. How many cubes do you think that this strip is going to be. This is going to be a lot. If this top one is 8 cubes, let's see. Oh my goodness, it has to keep going. This is going to be a really big one because this strip is really long. What do you think? Is it going to be 18? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it keeps going. Let's see. Let's see now. I think it needs 2 more cubes. Okay, so let's see. Wow. Oh my goodness, look at that. Let's see how many cubes it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. My guess was right. I said 8. I was close. I said 18. It was 17. So the top one was 8 cubes and the bottom strip was 17 cubes. Once again, I know that 17 is more than 8. Now, let's say that you don't have cubes or you don't have a ruler. Be creative. Use your hand. Put these on the floor. Measure with your feet, okay? You can come up with all different ways how to measure things, all right? Now, this is also what I want to do. And I said, and also you can draw a picture in your journal and you can send it to me, okay? You can even just do something. Okay, so now, all right, let's erase this. All right, so now this is height, okay? So now we're measuring how tall something is, all right? Same thing. So look at the different strips and circle which one is taller, okay? So here's my first strip, my second strip, right? I can see, right, that my second one is taller and I'm gonna circle it. Look over here. Once again, look, my second one is taller. Same thing when I did with my length. I can measure it with my ruler. I can measure it with my cubes. I can measure it with my hands, my feet. Here was another thing that I did, okay? I found things around the house and then I put them in order from the tallest to the shortest in terms of height. So this is what I found. I used my ruler, I used a marker, and then I used a crayon. And then look, and then I put it in my journal. Can you see that? The sun's very bright today. Okay, and then I put my objects from tallest to shortest, and I drew a picture of them. See, I drew my ruler, my marker, and my crayon, and then I labeled them so they're in height order from tallest to shortest. That's another good idea for you guys to do, okay? So lots of good ideas. As I said, I know that this is different because we're not in class and you can't actually touch things or feel things that I'm showing you, okay? But just be creative and use what you have at home, okay? Try to just measure some things in length, right? Even as I said, just put them next to each other and use your eyes to think, which one is shorter, which one is taller. I said, you can grab a pencil, you can grab a marker, a scissors, crayons, okay? Draw a picture in your journal like I did and put the tallest one first, put the shortest one second, okay? Label it, maybe even write a sentence about it and say, the ruler is taller, right? The crown is shorter. You can use that vocabulary, okay? Do the same thing with length. Put them the long way like we did like this, right? My tape is not sticking as well anymore. So put them like this, the long way, and do length too, okay? Just have fun with it, boys and girls, all right? That's the most important thing. All right, well, it was good to see you guys, and until next time, I'll see you soon. I can't wait to learn again.